was fortunate enough to start the company about 26 years ago next month actually. Started it as myself as employee number one and added what is several of our executive team members very, very quickly. They are still here today. So we had a modest start on the West Coast in Washington and in Idaho, and that was in 1997. We went public in 1998 at a very small size, just over $100 million in revenue, and we have expanded dramatically. We are now in 44 states and 6 Canadian provinces. It's grown to be quite an enterprise after 25 and a half years. Penn Waste is just a hallmark company for Waste Connections. Phenomenal private owner, wonderful management team, great market position, top flight assets, very diverse customer base. All these are the kinds of things that we look for, because what do we look for? We look for the ability to create sort of a sustaining company for the indefinite future. And in our business, it's hard to take a company who's sort of broken and make it a great company.
We were running approximately 43 tons an hour with 60 employees total. The new system is about 50 tons an hour with 30 employees. What we look at when we design new systems primarily is the safety of our employees. So we look for ways to design new technologies into our systems that allows us to not have employees go into equipment to clean it as often, not sort material, not stick their hands in material as it's going by on a speeding belt.
Our drivers will pick up anywhere from, let's say, 95 to maybe 150 stops per day. So they have a route sheet and they're fumbling and fumbling and fumbling, and that's actually a distraction. It's quite a large distraction. We've gone to tablets, so the route sheets are automated, they're downloaded. They do everything electronically. They really like it. What's nice is if there's an issue or an opportunity for the company, or even for a new sale, to reach out to a customer, they take a picture, they download the information, it goes directly to dispatch. Dispatch then contacts the customer directly and or our sales rep or customer service.
We are probably a middle-sized landfill within the company of Waste Connections. So we're not the largest, but we're not the smallest. We operate with 11 operators. They're split up in different time frames. So some of them come in at 5 a.m. to get started in the morning, and then they leave at around the 3 o'clock time frame. And then another group of guys come in around the 8 o'clock and leave at closing time around 4:30, 5 o'clock. The way we capture the gas here at the landfill is we drill a well through a third-party contractor. Once they drill that well, it's perforated pipe. They fill it backwards with stone to collect that gas out of the trash. Right now we're doing about 2,000 to 2,300 CFMs. We're doing right around that 6 megawatt power. It's feeding roughly 3,000 homes within the borough to give those customers a little bit of break on their consumption of electricity.
One of the great things about Waste Connections is we are given this opportunity to bring in people from many different backgrounds. Some of these people have been in the industry for a very long time. So they've been around, they know what's going on in the trash industry, but we do things different here. We take safety to another level. We test our drivers with serpentine. We also do reverse serpentine. We go and we test different types of backing, right? So the drivers know that there's 3 types of backing situations where you have straight line backing, sight side backing from your driver's side, and then you have your blind side, which is your weakest point to back. So that is your worst case scenario. If you have to back and that's your only option, they know the challenges that are involved in that. They know to get out and look if they're not sure. We believe a single-digit I rate is totally possible, and the last quarter, we did achieve that at a 9.9, and we know it's possible. So now we just have to finish the year strong and show everybody what is possible and what we can do. It's about setting that right mindset.
We try to be incredibly proactive with the communications that we do to our customers, because at the end of the day, that's all they really want. They just want to know what's going on with their service. So the communication tools that we have and that we implement at districts, really focusing on messaging around two things: service, whether there's service issues, and education. For example, we have our app that can be customized to any district, and it's really used for messaging around education. So when is your service day? What you can put out for trash and recycling, when's your bulk item pickup, that sort of thing. And then also sending out notifications around service delays to make sure the customer knows if their service is going to be impacted.
Our customer service team, we have a residential and a commercial customer service team. We have 10 residential customer service reps, and we have 4 commercial customer service reps. Here at Waste Connections, we make sure that we take the approach to provide the customer with their needs, address the issues that they're calling in about, to make sure at the end of that call the customer is happy with the resolution.
Everything we do today is focused on individuals, whether they be our employees, whether they be our customers, whether they be our shareholders. We are a very human resource intensive business, and I find I spend 90+% of my time in relationships, developing, maintaining, and establishing relationships with people. Every Christmas we do an annual employee bike build where they donate the money and they build bikes for kids themselves. Last year at Christmas we gave away about 10,000 bikes, and over the course of the last decade plus, that number is approaching 100,000. We've donated over $15 million since 2010 to not-for-profits in our markets. So I think being known for being a good community citizen and trying to better where we operate and where our employees live is something we are very proud of.
So it's not something that is coming from corporate as a mandate and this is what you need to do or give back to, but really asking the employees what's important to them. And it varies on location and district, what we do and what's important, whether it be women and children or veterans, homeless. It just depends on, the various locations and what they want.